Hello and welcome back to the Dwarf-Elvish Diplomacy, also known the game that resists to being recorded.
What is it?
I don't
Stay
even
quiet.
know. Okay, lockpicked. Yeah, what I'm trying to say here is that this is like the 5th time I'm doing this. Let's hope that this time the sound works and everything else. Okay, this is the sneaky mode.
As you wish.
Go on then, before it gets too dark.
Alright. Don't mind Udima. This is as good as a place to camp as any. What do you have to say? Go away. Carol, life doesn't agree with you, does it? You look as raw as that merchant here then. What is up with this guy? Is he human? No, he's one of these blue thingies. All kinds of beasts in these woods, and then you have the tribes. It's best to not wander alone, especially so near the ruins. I suppose you wouldn't know much about Glenfinessence. They are mighty protective of places like this. I've traveled with Udima before. He's never let us astray. I see more and more people on the roads these days, looking for safety in towns and cities, it seems. It really don't look so good. Udima was right to stop.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Caravan life doesn't agree with you, does it? You look as raw as merchants here then. Okay, now they are saying the same things. Supplies, you say, fine man? Hello. Then you see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a wrecked tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale, if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
If you think these caravanners are pickly, watch out for this axe-wielding Odoma. Axe-wielders Odoma mentioned. That's excellent advice indeed. You've now one rank in disposition reputation. This reputation presents how people receive your personalities throughout the world. Alright.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Tell me about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods. Wait a second, this is in a way here. And nods at the other scattered caravanners. Why did you move all this way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Sounds reasonable enough. That's high-minded of you. Seems like you got the short end of the stick. Sounds reasonable enough. Out here? Out here. I'm just taking it one day at a time. Let me see what you've got. Okay. How much coins do I have? 100. Yeah, I don't think I can afford anything that I want to. I guess this is just for your basic guys, so you can roleplay a bit better. Alright,
What is it?
let's get going, yeah. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the map area to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. Map. More map. Yeah, there's a lot to explore. we are around here, I guess. By Gilatlis. So, what I'm going to do here is, I want to see everything and I want to find out about everything. So I will wander around a lot, but I will cut it together so you don't have to see all the running around stuff. Unless I am going to record it because I'm going to talk about stuff. But then I'm just going to set a jump marker or something to where it's interesting again. Hello, Mr. Lantern.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Thank you, very helpful. Ooh, the cat. Oh, flowers. Let's pick flowers. At Metzwirt. This path winds through a narrow canyon, back to the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Groves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
What do we have here? A young wolf? Let's kill him. For glory!
Yes?
Okay, let's stumble him over. Like I said, the fighting system is a bit weird, but...
Yes?
This is it.
Berries! Spring berries. Kalisha, I'm gonna labor in brackets. Udema says you are a walking man. Hard work is it? I was a blacksmith. Yeah? How is it you happened to come here? My master was a jealous person. He saw it that as soon as I finished my apprenticeship, I would never be able to compete against him. I know what that feels like. You really can trust anyone, can you? Kadisha breezes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always liked it. Lord Redrick's offer makes the gods sink. I give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. No, I'm just passing through, or I haven't given it much thought. It's a hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers, not officers. You won't find many offers like this in these parts, believe me. Got some big plan in store? I'm going to settle here and start a new life. I'm going to lay low for a while, try not to draw too much attention to myself. Getting foofy rich. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. I'm going to settle here and start a new life. Well, who knows? Redrick pays well enough. Maybe we end up neighbors. Anyway, I'm wasting my time here. Odina gives me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Felicia sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here sometimes back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time though, she asked me to come out. And that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamital. But I don't do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. I'm here and we'll see. Odima I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Oh, so you just changed route? Interesting. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find walks that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Dyrwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rotai and another in Eder. My sister in Geld Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Dyrwood? Is this Deerwood or something? Let's see. I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be a part of the Eder Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it.
Alright, let's go back to camp.
You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparkle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check on him first, slap him around a little. Seems just that way. Come on, let's get out your water. And
Yes.
enjoy the look. Let's get the wolf skin and a journal. Nothing interesting here. Biography. That seems to be my biography. Bestiality wolf. Defeated 1. Yeah, the more enemies you kill, the more stuff you find out about them. That's basically how it works. Where's the idea? Wolves will follow soon. This Darien proverb, often spoken with the first phrase omitted, suggests the vulnerability that early settlers often felt in the Eastern Reach. It also speaks to the long association that the adherents, literally people of deer, have had with four-legged predators that are ubiquitous in the Direwolf as they are in the Darien Empire. Wolves are legendary for their speed as well as the ability to knock their prey prone, subsequently subjecting them to devastating attacks. Okay. Affliction and injuries, characteristics, combat mechanics. Okay, I can read up a lot of stuff here. Maybe I should do that at some point. But I'm doing well.
Well, as you wish.
Reading episode incoming. Oh, I found some mushrooms from the Domed Lady. She was a nice lady, but she was burned. Looks like Spottler's gone for the water. Somewhere down the stream should I pass the bridge.
A blade in the dark.
Blade in the dark. Oh, when with tap I can see stuff. Good to know. Oh, dead people. Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign anyway. Let's see what he has. Mail armor? No, leather armor. The corpse is cold to the touch, and the right breath from it in purified vase. A dark crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple lining clothing. And there are a lot of dead people here, and those are even longer than the other ones, and everyone is looking like a pincushion. With arrows, killing holes where there should be no holes.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on, this is recent. Not good.
Oh, a camp. The footprints about the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Jesus said that it's the reason. Oh, I found beer. Finding beer. What can a man want more from the world than finding beer in the forest? Of Aradir, you find some beer. I'm mighty sorry for you. What rhymes I have to beer? So, okay, there he is. It's its rucksack. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Bartlett, one of the guys, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is strangeness to his gait. A spastic wobble in his ordinary deft stride as he moves towards you with a labored
Sparkle? Are you alright?
Bartlett's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The favorite shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
It's the elves! Are these elves? What are these? Glen, Fenton, Hunter. So, I guess yes. Okay,
What is it?
I'm hitting the guy with the bow. No, I'm hitting the guy with the shield. You hit the guy
What
with
you
the
need?
bow. Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When they take hits, the damage reduction will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. So, it's basically like a follow me. She seems to be doing good.
What is it? Take care of it.
Sometimes I hate the fight system. Like, there's no reason for him to walk around like this.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Come on, we have to
run.
get back to camp.
Yeah, let's run back to camp. Sounds like a good idea, seeing how we got into an ambush. That's heavy enough. This episode ends here. So, please tune in when it's again time for Burglars of Eternity.